Madden Football brings you the divisional round of the NFL playoffs, and it's brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Steelers and the Jags coming up next.
Something we've only seen less than a handful of times since this franchise was born back in the 90s, and that's Jacksonville hosting in the playoffs as we welcome you to TIAA Bank Field. Coming up, it's Divisional Round Saturday. We've got an AFC battle on tap between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Alongside my partner, Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you look at this Jaguar team. They come in feeling good after back-to-back victories. Meanwhile, for the visiting Steelers, they've been playing their best football of the year. For a berth in the AFC Championship game, off we go in the divisional round of the NFL playoffs. This one taken just inside the 10. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. So here's the first drive now for the Jags. They'll be led out by the 7th overall pick back in 2018 from Wyoming, Josh Allen.
And it wasn't really his best performance of the year in the wild card round last week. He just had the one touchdown pass, but he got the job done and his team advanced. For them to continue on to the championship round, though, he's going to need to take a few more chances with the ball downfield, push it a little bit more, and make sure his team finds its way into the end zone a few more times.
They swing that out wide to Jacobs. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. First carry for Josh Jacobs. And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down. Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. Given the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play. Faced with their first 3rd down conversion opportunity and able to punch it through and pick it up on the ground.
And to me, doing it on the ground sends a different type of a message than throwing the football. And, you know, let's face it, we've done a lot of games together. How often have we seen 3rd down turn into an automatic passing down no matter what the yardage?
Yeah, and last thing you want, that opening drive to go 3 and out. You got everything scripted, lined up. Let's get some points on the board. They're able to avoid that 3 and out. And they get him down right near the midfield stripe. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
From midfield, here's Allen. Toward the sideline, he will have the first down. Good catch. He was able to keep the feet inbounds. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
Well, whatever script they put together for this offensive drive, Charles, seems to be working. Curious to see if this defense will make any adjustments here.
Things certainly going according to plan, aren't they? I mean, the way they're advancing the football, it's like they're on the practice field having one of their better days. But instead, it's game day, and they're moving the ball downfield with purpose.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. On 2nd and 11 now. Allen. He finds his man complete. That's Jacobs.
And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
Here's Allen. Looking downfield for Jones. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Sly able to put this one through.
And the Jaguars grab a 3-0 lead. Every possession in the postseason magnifying. Look, it's just the opening drive. They didn't get the touchdown they wanted, but at least they got on the board.
They got on the board. They got their home crowd into it as well. And remember, in the playoffs, the game slows down a little bit, so every point is precious.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So the Steelers offense getting set for their first drive. They'll be led out by the rookie third-rounder who's from Louisville and then played his college ball up the road on I-71 at Cincinnati, Desmond Ridder.
He got the win last week, and we all know how infrequently rookie quarterbacks win in the playoffs. So by now, it feels like old hat to him. Well, maybe not old hat, but you got to believe he'll be looser, calmer going into this one. He already knows what it takes to lead a team to victory in the playoffs.
A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. First carry now for the former Badger, Jonathan Taylor. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
And the Jags have 5 in the secondary here on 3rd down. Back to throw. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down. Now here's Morstead now as he sends this one away. And a fair catch taken back near about the 35, 36-yard line. It'll wind up just a 35-yard punt, no return. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 37. Now Allen. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards.
You always worry about those smaller receivers running through that gnarly patch of land in the middle of the field. But he did a really nice job there holding on to the football and protected himself as best he could while completing the play.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. But not many guys who can blow up plays like Chase Young. He did it again there.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Now on 2nd and 13. Allen, man open, that's complete to Dalton Schultz. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. Throwing is Allen on 3rd. And that is incomplete. And the punter's on the sideline. Here's the field goal unit now to try an exceptionally long one. And this won't get there. Won't be on line either. It's no good. Off to the right, and that will keep this a 3-point game.
Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it. And this one winds up no good.
The Steeler offense set to regain possession. And on the first drive, 3 and out. I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
They went 3 and out on their first drive. Things already looking better here. 1st and 10. They're going to look to throw. That's complete. It's Rashad Bateman. And they'll work this down inside the 30. Here's a 2nd and 7. Eluding the pressure right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. Back to throw again. Open man is Taylor. He's got it. And they're going to get this down inside the 15.
Well, they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another first down. They've got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Running straight ahead, Taylor. And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. He'll look to throw. And it's caught. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a first down as well.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Taylor. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Here's Taylor again, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. It's a 1-yard touchdown run, and the Steelers are able to answer the early 3 points and take a first-quarter lead. Everybody in the stadium knew what they were going to do right there, CD. 3 tight ends on the field, all that extra bulk, and they run it in.
And you saw where that one went, right? You run it over your best blocker. I can just see the head coach right now. I want to run this one over the big boy. And they got it done.
Now Matt Prater for the point after. He's got it. They'll see that opening drive field goal and raise it a touchdown, and that makes it 7-3. So that drive goes 8 plays. And it was capped off by a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Takes it at the 7. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. And they were in field goal range last time out but couldn't connect.
It's early in the game, so I don't think that the confidence just goes entirely out of, running your kicker back out there. But let's face it, some coaches have a little bit less patience for that than others. Let's see if they call the game differently now in terms of what they do on drives and not try and settle for field goals.
Gregory Rousseau just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Throwing now is Allen. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, here comes Jacobs. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. That one a pickup of 15 for Jacksonville.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. And I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
On 1st down, they go with Jacobs again. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line.
Do you remember in preseason when we were going to the different training camps and visiting teams, and we always would see the running backs working out and going through those gauntlet drills,
Yep.
And, guys either slapping at the ball or the machines. You got to learn to take care of it.
Yeah, they lost it there. Big fumble. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. Well, what do you think? You get the ball off the turnover near the middle of the field. You take a shot here in the first play?
You know I'm big on that. I love when I have great field position. After a turnover, I feel like I might have a little bit off balance. I prefer to take a shot, but a lot of coaches will tell you, you only do it if you trust the guy who's got the football in his hands. Meaning, if it's not there, he won't force it downfield and maybe turn it into an interception. He'll go to the check down, go to a second option, and go ahead and take the play that's in front of him.
They'll look to throw. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. Montez Sweat drops him for a loss of 10, and it's going to be 4th and long. After 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Steeler football here to begin quarter number 2. Here's Thomas Morstead on now to punt it away on 4th down. And they won't risk defending a return here. That one's out of bounds, and it'll be spotted at the 14-yard line. The Jaguars again ready to take over on offense. And it's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. On 2nd and 10, Allen. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. The Jaguars on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. To the sideline, he's got the catch, and he kept the feet in bounds. Well done. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a 1st down.
And that's how you pick up a 1st down. Not only does he make the catch, but has enough body control to get his feet down in bounds, toe tapping and dragging to make sure he gets it done.
Allen to throw once more. He finds his man, complete. It's Jacobs. From the 31, Allen. This is caught. It's Brown. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. That one good for 26 and a 1st down.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's Allen to throw it. Catch is made by Hardman. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line.
Some think the teams really want to throw a slant route unless you have a receiver that has a lot of stature to him. But sometimes the little guys, they get lost in there. People can't really locate them, and they run that quick cut on the slant, and oftentimes they can turn it into big plays.
2 minutes gone by, 2nd quarter. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. Sliding out of the pocket. He finds his man, complete. It's Jacobs. And he's going to get this down near the 25.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Second and 8. To throw, it's Allen. Throw left side complete. That's Schultz. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. That's caught again by Schultz. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. Looking to throw again on second down. Allen. And he completed 7 straight passes before that one, as it falls incomplete and puts a halt to that streak. Now Allen. Being chased out left. And he wisely will throw that one away. Field goal unit and Joey Sly now. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. Sly able to put this one through. And they'll get it back within a point at 7-6. So the margin shrinks there as they get the field goal to draw a bit closer here in the second quarter.
Yeah, nice snap, nice home run. They just want to keep this game close, so give them credit for finishing that one off with 3.
From the 10. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. The Steelers ready to take over on offense. And Charles, a very uninspired effort. The last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
And he finds some way to turn this into positive yardage as he struggles forward for a pickup of about 2. Second down, another run with Taylor. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Open man is Bateman. It's complete. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. So, Charles, you look at this offense, you think about it, you got a rookie quarterback at the helm. You're in the divisional round of the playoffs here. That head of his just has to be spinning, doesn't it?
Well, normally you'd have to say yes, but I do think that the way things went last week, how he played in the wild card win, how sensational he was, that'll stop his head from spinning. And now he's in a situation that's getting towards uncharted territory because you've got Joe Flacco, Mark Sanchez, the only 2 rookies to win 2 playoff games in 1 year. He's trying to join that company, but it's not going to be easy to get it done. And he's the epitome of what we call the move tight end, a guy that you can line up anywhere, in the slot, out wide, in tight, doesn't really matter because he has such great skills. You want to utilize him in all aspects of your passing offense.
And there he was in the slot for the catch. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. They'll look to throw again. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes in bounds. They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. A gain of 10, good for a Steeler first down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3-and-out.
They'll look to throw now on first down. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. 2nd and 2. Finding his big receiver Patrick over the middle. And the Steelers are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down, executed it to perfection. They'll run here with Taylor. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. The line of scrimmage once again the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. Again, it'll be Taylor. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. They'll look to run with Taylor. No gain on the play. What to do now on 4th and goal.
This
this is a long drive offensively. Wouldn't you hate to end this with just 3 points?
Doesn't it feel like during the ball game you have certain narratives going on and there's certain drives that seem to take on just a bit more importance than others? This feels like one of those, doesn't it? To me, 3 points here, a major letdown. This is the time to go and put 6 on the board.
They turn to Taylor on 4th, and he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Jonathan Taylor with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Steelers' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. This defense held out as long as they could, but ultimately the running game wears them down from the 1-yard line.
And that gets set up throughout the entire drive, doesn't it? And when you put those big bodies and determination into that carry, the end result, touchdown.
Prater on to add the extra point. And it's up. It's good. Our score, 14-6. So that one, a 13-play drive in total. And it was capped off by a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Hardman will elect not to bring this out, and the football will be on the 25-yard line. Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
Yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
He finds his man, complete. That's Jacobs. I call it no gain there on the first down play. Throwing again on 2nd down. Allen. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
That's it. Keep it going. Keep it going. Take it to the offense. Keep it up. All right. Now let's go get.
Running straight ahead is Jacobs across the 30 to the 31-yard line. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. 4th down, so Jake Camarda is out there. Back deep to return is Lynn Bowden. And the fair catch is made at about the 27-yard line. 37 yards on the punt with no return. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Throw right side here taken in by Bateman. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. They'll set up a throw. Works right side into the hands of the tight end, Knox. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A gain of 10, good for a Steeler first down.
Nice idea, nice concept there. Line him up on the left side of the formation, let him sneak his way across, coming back underneath, put it in his hands, let him get a few more yards after the catch, too.
Great way to utilize a tight end on the drag route. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw.
This will be swung out wide for Taylor.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Again, he'll drop to throw. To the sideline, and wow, what a catch there. He doesn't get a lot, but he was able to get the feet down complete. Back to throw again. He's got his target. It's the tight end, Knox. And he's going to have a first down here. They're also in a field goal range now at the 27-yard line.
And that was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver. Although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. That's going to be caught. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Now the Steelers going to use their third and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Dawson Knox in the final seconds of the first half.
And the Steelers will extend their lead here just before halftime.
I'll let you do the analysis, partner, but with every touchdown pass his young quarterback throws and with the success that his team has had, I just continue to be more and more impressed.
Let's both do the analysis. Impressed. Aren't we both?
Yeah.
I mean, and why shouldn't we be? We've seen him improve throughout the year. We've seen him settle in now, and you can see the confidence of the team has grown. His confidence has grown. I think that everyone around this guy feels good about what they've seen. And it's also safe for him when he's driving home to turn on Sports Talk Radio. He's okay.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
And you wonder if with Allen's arm, they might just take their chances by dialing up a long one.
An anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. A final shot before half for Allen. This one is incomplete. So it's on to halftime in this AFC divisional round matchup. As we send you a couple hours south of here to Orlando, that's where we check in with a coach at our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Brandon, this is the second of 4 games this weekend as we narrow the field down to the 4 teams who will meet in the league championship games next Sunday. We'll get back out to you guys in just a moment. But first, let's take a look ahead to tomorrow's other divisional round games in the AFC, and it looks like a good one, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens matching up against the Miami Dolphins. Time now for a check of the next-gen stats in that first half for the Steelers, for the Seahawks, and they had success all season throwing the football. No.
Well, look around the NFL. We'll have to wait for postgame because we are moving right through halftime and on to the third quarter. Okay, Coach, thanks as always to you and the gang in Orlando as we welcome everyone back in for quarter number 3. And the Steeler offense ready to get going here in this third quarter. And they've been the better of the 2 teams through 2 quarters of play, much to the chagrin of this home crowd.
Yeah, this score is a surprise to a lot of folks at home, although not to my dad. He predicted the visitors would win. And maybe to the folks in the stadium. But you know who is not a surprise to, partner? This team with the football. They were very confident coming in.
And second and 10, he'll look to throw again. He finds Taylor, complete. And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On third down, here's Taylor. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 12 yards that time, and a Pittsburgh first. Obviously an important run to avoid the 3-and-out on your own side of the field.
Shows a lot of faith in that offensive unit, doesn't it? That you want to run the ball in that situation. Pick up the first down. Also helps out your defensive guys a little bit, too. Allows them to get at least one more series of downs in order to get some rest.
Ready.
Back to Taylor on first down.
And he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5. The first down run got 5. Here's second and 5. They go to the ground again with Taylor. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. Up the middle, here's Taylor. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line.
I like this focus there because he wasn't thinking about breaking that one big. All he thought about was, I need one. Let's go get that. Ended up picking up 2.
First and 10, Taylor now. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete. An 8-play drive to this point. So here's play number 9 on 3rd and 7. He'll drop to throw. He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. And that will be incomplete. I'm scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And that is very well done there, as this will be marked out of bounds at the 5-yard line. And for an offense that is struggling, this is not where you want to start from. Great punt.
Fantastic punt. And for all those who wonder, what do punters do during the course of practice each and every day? The best ones do what we just saw there. Work on positioning the football and helping their team.
First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 2. Chase Young, his 2nd sack of the night.
And keep in mind, in addition to the 2 sacks that he now has, CD, he's also had a couple of quarterback hurries. He's been very disruptive.
To put it mildly, and it reminds me of the time I asked an offensive tackle who struggled like this in a game. He said he was telling the coach, hey, what do you want me to do? This guy's just eating me alive. And the coach finally just looked at him and said, applaud.
So following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. Oh, they go with a tight end carry. And he'll get this up past the 5 to the 7-yard line. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
The pass is caught by Cade Otton.
And they're going to get him down shy of the 1st at about the 13-yard line. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. And that'll bring up a 4th down.
I think that call was made not so much to try and get the first down, although they would have taken it if they could have gotten it. But to give their punter a little bit of space and try and help out their defense.
Yeah, they got the safe completion on 3rd. And the Jaguars send out their punter, standing about a yard deep in his own end zone. Shifts by him. That'll be a 50-yard punt with 8 on the return. And that will come the offense as they take over.
Here comes Jonathan Taylor and his teammates.
He is hoping to find the end zone for a 3rd time, and we sit now in the 3rd quarter.
And nothing would excite him more, but I think even more so, his offensive line. Anytime you've got a guy scoring that many times, that means you've done a really nice job in front of him.
We're always giving props to the big fellas up front.
It's always a good idea. Those are some massive men.
On 2nd down, it's Taylor.
And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. They're going to look to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Patrick. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
A very nice job right there, working the middle of the field, able to create some separation, and then utilize it to not just make the catch, but turn upfield once he got the ball in his hands.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They give to Taylor out of the gun. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Back to throw. This will be caught at about the 6.
And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. So, roughing the passer penalty, never one that you like to see.
Not at all, and especially when you're in that final push of the season. You can't afford to get your quarterback hurt before the playoffs roll around.
And in for the Steelers, touchdown. Jonathan Taylor saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game.
And the Steelers continue to pull the playoff surprise as they lead big here on the road.
Well, after their wild card round game last week, you and I said, wow, they played pretty well. Maybe they got a shot at keeping this one close. They've done more than keep this one close.
Yeah, they've made quite a statement, haven't they? And I don't know if it was the week off that hurt this defense, but they've been flat from the get-go, and that's always a coach's fear. Okay, you earn the open week, but you wonder how they'll respond with that extra time off.
And it seems like they've been running uphill all game. Prater for the extra point, and the lead opens up now to 22 points. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Here comes the Jaguars offense as they get set here.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
To throw again on 2nd down. Allen.
Oh, the out route, he finds Hardman.
And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. Allen going to try and throw on 3rd down. He'll get this one complete to Zay Jones.
And he will have a Jaguars 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good for a Jaguars.
Here's Allen on 1st and 10.
Catch is made by Hardman. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football. Right now, I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
So they go from one 42-yard line to the other as they come up now 1st and 10. Allen now looks to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Schultz.
And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Allen. That's caught left side by Hardman.
And they'll work this down inside the 30.
And again, it's Allen.
Locates Hardman for another catch. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Allen. He finds his target. It's Schultz.
And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then of course they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
And the Jaguars are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
That's good for a Jaguars. 1st and goal.
Third quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Jacksonville. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4.
Jacobs is in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. So a little bit of a letdown there defensively. I mean, look, you're still 2 scores to the good, CD, but things may be a little more uncomfortable than they had hoped.
Yeah, if you kept them out of the end zone there, this game's over. You've locked the door on them. Instead, it's still open a little bit, and they've got a puncher's chance.
So Allen breaks the huddle, and his guys will go for 2 here. Allen will try to throw for it. And he got it on the touchdown run, but he won't get in here. He'll be stopped short, and they'll come up empty on the try for 2. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst, and if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
From the 6. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And now first downs are key. They want to keep that clock moving, up by 2 scores as they try to cement their place in the conference championship round in 1 week's time. A carry by Taylor to start the drive. And he'll get this just across the 25-yard line. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They run once more with Taylor. Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28. The offense on 3rd down tonight, 5 out of 9 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. Critical play in this football game because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
It's a 49-yard punt, but subtract 9 there for the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. And now out come the Jags. Their hopes of advancing past this divisional round hanging by a thread, if that, as they begin here with a 1st and 10 on the wrong side of the scoreboard. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. Blitz coming, and down he goes. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down.
Oh, you can just see it in their body language. They're starting to see victory on the horizon now, and if it comes to fruition, they got to give a game ball to the front 7. Defensive line has taken charge and controlled this game. Face a challenge of stopping this opposing offense, and they've done so with ease.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Another try after the first down sack. Allen. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and they'll be facing a 3rd and 12. To throw, it's Allen. And that is incomplete. And the Jaguars send out their punter as he'll come on to kick this one away. And a fair catch called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. Just 34 yards on the punt there, no return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. He'll try and start this drive in the air. He's got Fuller. And he goes out right around the 39. 2nd and 5. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Patrick. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
Partner, I like that they're staying aggressive on offense because to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
Works right side into the hands of the tight end, Knox. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. They'll look to throw again. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Taylor. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
They certainly had success throughout this contest getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
Back to throw again. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. Again, he'll drop to throw. He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that's incomplete. So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. This to make it a 3-score game late. And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. So after 4 touchdowns in the game for this offense, this time they're forced into taking the 3.
But you did mention 4 touchdowns, right? So 4 out of 5, not too bad. I think that's a pretty good record for them.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Jaguars getting set to go. It certainly has not been the outing that they envisioned on their home turf in the divisional round of the playoffs, and they have been pushed around, and now their backs against the wall. On first down, Allen. Looking sideline, incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. They will run the draw with Jacobs. And he won't quite make it. He needed 6. He got about 5. 4th down.
So many things go into making a good play on defense. In this situation, just not being blown out of the way was a big start, and then a nice tackle to finish things off.
Going with their tight end on 4th. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Throwing on first down is Allen. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
Complete to Josh Jacobs. 4 yards on the pickup.
On play action, Allen. Flushed out right. Allen, nifty footwork. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Allen now on first down. That's out to the flat for Edmonds. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. To throw again on second down. Allen, this will be caught by Brown. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. They swing that out wide to Jacobs. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. Again, they'll throw with Allen. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates.
And the Steelers are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line.
Partner, I think this will want to ride very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
Out comes the Steeler offense now, ready to see what they can do here.
And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable fourth quarter lead. They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive.
And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
Second down, another run with Taylor. And he's got a first down following a pickup of about 13 as we will take a pause here for the 2-minute warning.
So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Again, it's Taylor.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
89 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine.
Let's go.
Running straight ahead, Taylor.
And the ball is knocked out, and the Jags grab it. And he'll get this one out to the 50 to the midfield stripe.
In today's NFL, most teams don't have as many goals for the game like we used to have where you checked off your boxes. But 0 turnovers, that's a universal. And while it won't likely cost them in this game, they're going to regret the fact that they coughed one up here.
Yeah, their first blemish. They had mistake-free football prior.
And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. And the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble.
On the handoff, this is Taylor. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39.
The Steelers going to survive and advance as we say so long, everybody.